Dnipropetrovsk Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Dear friends, Dnipropetrovsk Chamber of Commerce and Industry is the business life center of one of the largest industrial regions of Ukraine. It has the same tasks as the Chambers of Commerce and Industry of the world, to unite economic entities, assisting them in organization of business cooperation, competitiveness, growth, search of the ways to enter the national and world markets, attraction of investments. There are about 1,000 enterprises and organizations of different branches and ownership in our business community. The Chamber has over 100 agreements on cooperation with foreign business structures, including those which have worldwide reputation. But we believe it's not the limit. Our door is open. We invite for cooperation everyone who strives for working in a civilized and productive manner. Dnipropetrovsk region is open to cooperation. Dnipropetrovsk region is unique due to many features: historical and cultural heritage, industrial and scientific potential. It is the cradle of Zaporizhia Cossacks, center of historical, green and business tourism, the pearl of which is a famous Petrokivka painting, a national brand, recognized as a part of world's intangible cultural heritage of humanity in 2013. The region has a modern, diversified, successful economic complex. It is one of the main exporters with 20% share of the total state export, its space capital and source of manpower. The region is situated in the central part of Ukraine and borders on 7 regions: Donetsk, Kharkiv, Zaporizhia, Poltava, Mykolaiv, Kherson, Kirovograd, occupying 5.3% of the country's territory, nearly 32,000 square kilometers. Here, approximately 3.3 million people reside, 7% of total number of Ukrainian population, 1.85 million of them able-bodied citizens. Advantages: the largest industrial region of Ukraine, favorable economic and geographical position, highly qualified and relatively low-cost personnel, good conditions for agriculture, huge raw material base. On the territory of Dnipropetrovsk region, approximately 50% of all minerals of Ukraine are concentrated. More than 300 deposits contain 40 types of mineral raw materials. Region possesses 100% of manganese ore of Ukraine, approximately 90% of iron ore, more than a third of cast iron, steel, rolled metal, nearly 75% of the pipes are produced here. The largest uranium deposits are located here. Space capital. Dnipropetrovsk is one of the famous centers of world's rocket production. The modern technical equipment and the high qualification of engineering and working personnel of Production Association Pivden-Mash and the Pivden Design Office allow them to develop and manufacture environmentally friendly launch vehicles Zenit, Cyclone 2, Dnipro, the space vehicles which have no analogues in world's practice. The association became the leading participant of international projects: Sea Launch, Land Launch, the Global Star, Dnipro, Cyclone 4, Russian Federal Space Program, Antares Taurus 2, and cooperate actively with such countries as the USA, Canada, Japan, Israel, and Brazil. The agrarian complex of the region contains 4,000 farms and 1,000 enterprises, which manufacture 54 types of agricultural products. It has more than 2.5 million hectares of cultivated lands that exceeds the similar figures for many European Union countries. The arable land per one inhabitant of Dnipropetrovsk region is 0.75 hectares. Taking into consideration natural conditions and cluster approach to the sector, the region is given a chance to reach the highest world-specific figures of production of many types of agricultural products per capita. Investments. Dnipropetrovsk region steadily holds the first place in foreign investments attraction among the regions of Ukraine. It offers the best conditions for cooperation in the project implementation providing integrated system of services to support investors. There are more than 1,000 enterprises with foreign investments in the region. The amount of foreign investments to the regional economy is $7.2 billion. Investments come from 61 countries, 74% of which invest to industrial sector. Finances. In the region, there is one of the most extensive financial systems that operates in Ukraine. There are 9 banks, legal entities, more than 1,000 bank branches and offices, among which the largest Ukrainian banks, Privatbank and Ukrbank. The latter belongs to the financial group of companies BNP Paribas. Science and education. The country is guided by the educational standards set up by Dnipropetrovsk region. More than 50 institutions of higher education, including Dnipropetrovsk and Kryvyi Rih National Universities, National Mining University, Dnipropetrovsk National University of Railway Transport, National Metallurgical Academy, Dnipro State Academy of Construction and Architecture, the Dnipropetrovsk Medical Academy, training dozens of thousands of professionals each year. Among them, nearly 3,000 international students from more than 20 countries. Universities in the region cooperate with universities of Germany, USA, France, Poland, China, Belgium, Turkey, Spain, and many other countries. Dnipropetrovsk Research Center unites and manages efforts of organizations and enterprises working in the field of scientific technical developments, providing the country of the region and Ukraine with modern innovation technologies. Who we are. Despite decades of existence of Dnipropetrovsk Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dnipro CCI, it is relatively young in its current status. The birthday of the chamber is April 27, 1995. From the legal point of view, rules of operating were spelled out later. The law on Chambers of Commerce and Industry in Ukraine was adopted by the Parliament in December 1997. Since then, the Dnipro CCI has been successfully developing, setting up and operating export and business support centers, Ukrainian, German, and French-Ukrainian cooperation offices. Today, besides office in Dnipropetrovsk, there are representative offices in Kryvyi Rih, Dniprodzerzhinsk, Novomoskovsk, Nikopol, Pavlograd, Verkhnyo-Dniprovsk. Business community. Membership in Ukrainian Chambers of Commerce and Industry is voluntary. Today, the Dnipro CCI business community enrolls about 1,000 enterprises and organizations, with 80 to 100 new members coming every year. It is the evidence of considerable prestige of the chamber in the business environment. Dnipropetrovsk CCI, on demands of foreign and domestic companies, authorizes authenticity of the data about enterprises registered in the region. It is provided within Chamber's competence on mutual agreement of the parties and strictly in the legal field. Dnipro CCI members by economy branches. Extractive industry, 29. Metallurgy, 107. Mechanical engineering, 92. Chemical industry, 81. Food industry, 109. Agro-industrial complex, 83. Construction, 71. Trade, 147. Transport, 56. Light industry, 19. Consulting and finances, 78. Education and science, 23. Advertising and public activity, 34. Other branches, 70. Our partners. International cooperation is governed by more than 100 agreements signed with similar structures around the world, including chambers of commerce in Belarus, Azerbaijan, Moldova, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, famous partners such as the Chamber of Commerce of Magdeburg, Leipzig, Milan, Krakow, Wrocław, Izmir, Xi'an, Bangalore, bilateral chambers of commerce in Hungary, Czechia, Poland, USA, Canada, Romania, Belgium, Norway, and others. Dnipropetrovsk CCI has implemented hundreds of projects with partner organizations, embassies of foreign countries accredited in Ukraine, international organizations. Business support. Most members and clients of Dnipro CCI are public companies, famous both in Ukraine and abroad for manufacturing products and services in compliance with international standards. Being the most important regional business organization, the Chamber really represents interest and provides support to businesses. We recommend leading enterprises of Dnipropetrovsk region to take part in the annual national competition Best Product of the Year and the regional fair Svitoch Pridniprovia, and confirm the status of Ukrainian companies as reliable partners. We propose the candidates for competition awards and distinctions on behalf of the regional and municipal authorities and foreign partners organizations. During recent 20 years, Dnipropetrovsk Chamber of Commerce and Industry steadily occupies a leading position in a group of 3 leaders among regional chambers of Ukraine. Dnipropetrovsk CCI actively contributes to the formation of positive international image of the region and Ukraine, rendering consultative and organizational assistance to the regional state administration and regional council, being reliable partner for authorities and enterprises in carrying out international presentation events. The most outstanding events in which Dnipro CCI took part were hearing in the European Parliament on the issues of regional development on the example of Dnipropetrovsk region, visiting session of the Assembly of European Regions, general presentation of economic and investment potential of the region with the participation of the regional administration and the largest regional enterprises. The holding of Petrokivka painting is a color of traditions demo event in the Spanish Scientific and Cultural Institution Ateneo Madrid, meeting of Dnipropetrovsk region leaders and regional chamber of commerce and industry with World Tourist Organization, Community of Madrid, Mayor of Madrid, Entrepreneurial Organization Confederation of Spanish and Madrid CCI. Presentation of Petrokivka painting is a color of traditions exhibition in the headquarters of UNESCO in Paris. Presentation of region economic potential at Ukraine-Indian Business Forum in Bangalore, CCI, India, with the participation of Dnipropetrovsk region's governor. Foreign commercial partners. Dnipro CCI annually hosts dozens of delegations of foreign diplomats and businessmen. It holds up to 100 extensive business meetings, cooperation exchanges and business summits, almost the same number of training seminars, and presentation on the most important macroeconomic issues. It is involved in arrangement of visits of regional entrepreneurs to leading foreign enterprises, international trade fairs. It orchestrates direct negotiations for the business. More than 500 companies and regional authorities receive assistance in establishing of foreign economic relations. Exhibitions. Dnipro CCI arranges 10 to 13 annual specialized exhibitions and fairs, in which about 600 home and foreign exhibitors and more than 150,000 visitors take part. Dacha, orchard, vegetable garden. Intertextile, Dnipro. Summer, fashion, recreation. Spring week of fashion. Autumn week of fashion. Fair on winter goods. Dnipro CCI Services. Dnipropetrovsk Chamber of Commerce and Industry is an exclusive provider of many services, both on the international market and for its foreign clients. They include a wide range of expert examinations, barcoding of the goods, certification of products and services, customs declaration of cargo. Looking for business partners, including abroad. Initial support of potential foreign investors until a personal guide manager is assigned by the Dnipropetrovsk Investment Agency. Management of conferences, arrangement of business trips, fairs, presentations, follow-up of negotiations, written translations and interpretation, consulting of foreign economic issues, legal consultations and preparation of claim statements to the courts, due diligence study of partner companies, check of financial reliability of partners, consultations on management systems building, comprehensive energy balance audit, networking of foreign and Ukrainian companies, data about the level of world reference prices for different goods, business training in the following fields: foreign trade, legal and financial issues, environment and energy saving, laws and regulations in the field of tender purchase, the anti-corruption legislation, and more. Advertising and publishing, development of trademark style, trademark, business card, booklets and others, decoration of thematic presentations, web designs. On top of it, customers of DCCI can apply for preparation of companies and market analysis reference notes, organization of negotiations and presentations, liaison with local businesses and governance, reservation of hotels, transfers from and to airport, transport services, services of guide interpreter, grant and system projects implemented by the Dnipro CCI. Dnipropetrovsk Chamber of Commerce and Industry is your reliable partner in Ukraine. Interaction is our key principle.